With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Here's Thomas. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Inside. Porter with the steal.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Back to Porter. From outside the arc. Claxton with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams on the wing. Puts up a three. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Porter with the steal. And he lobs it up. Thomas with a steal. And they're running. Pass to Dimon. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Screen by Claxton. With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. Back to Porter. Porter with the steal. Thomas outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Now the Nets with it. Porter from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Here's Williams, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Thomas misses. Nets leading by 3. Down low. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Claxton. Right side, Porter. Thomas outside. Porter a screen. Deflects the pass. Williams with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. The 3 ball. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Nets trail by 3. To the paint. Porter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Porter. There's the drive.
Okay, Michael Porter. I mean, he just explodes inside and up to the rim before anyone can stop him.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. .119 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas outside. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thomas has got 6.
Graceful touch on the teardrop. Woo. Thomas showing how under control he is.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Nets.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Zaire Williams with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Nets with possession here, leading by 5. Here's Dimon. Here's Claxton. Porter pulls it in. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul.
First personal.
Williams on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right. That was his best team. So
1 second left. Can't hit that one. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And quarter number 2 will get up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Claxton. Pass to Dimon. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Porter. Takes it inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough.
Out to the wing. Pass to Dimon. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Nets lead by 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That'll be a second foul of the game. Porter with the steal.
You have to be careful. When you're throwing a cross-court pass, you really have to be quick and accurate.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
There's the three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Nets trail by 7. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Porter's got 14 points.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Thomas with the ball. Claxton picks him up. And Claxton throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2. Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Porter gets the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Wolf. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Demon. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thomas with the ball. And it's Thomas picking him up. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thomas has got 6 points.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Floats one up. And it's laid up and in by Porter. He's got 10.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Porter with the steal. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
Here's Wolf. And so that brings the first half to a close. Brooklyn out in front, up 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9 and 10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6 and 22 after the All-Star break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Martin outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Wolf. Still without a bucket. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Traore gets the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now Thomas. Claxton can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Wolf. 3-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Thomas. The 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Now Martin. Over Williams. Martin misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Yes, it's good. Thomas has got 8.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Martin. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Spins. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Nets trail by 7. Right wing. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. He has 6.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Traore. Martin outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Goes up with it. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Martin outside. With some arc. And it's good on the layup. Martin's got 6 here in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Thomas. And it's Martin with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Wilson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And here's Porter outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
The things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass Pass to Dimon. And here's Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Clowney. He's scoreless. Here's the floater. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Dimon. Here's Thomas. Outside for Porter. Gets it off. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Brooklyn.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter.
37. All right, fans.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Williams' shot is good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Cameron.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Pass to Porter. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
Now here's Williams. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Claxton with a rebound. Nets leading by 11. Back to Porter. Here's Thomas for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Here's Dimon. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nets trail by 13. To the inside. Claxton with a rebound. Williams from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Tries again. Misses the layup. And here's Thomas from the arc. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Screen by Claxton to the paint. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Porter's shot is off.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
That's good from Porter. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Porter with the steal. Here's the break. And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Cameron Thomas.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Williams. Now Claxton. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Porter. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Now Thomas. Jacks up a three.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
The first free throw is good.
At the line.
Good on both. Nets trail by 20.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Team foul.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-3 run. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Free throw good. Thomas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Wolf. Pulls up on the wing. Porter pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Cameron Thomas. Stepping to the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The three is up. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
First personal foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Clowney, good.
Clowney.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Driving inside. Pass to Porter. Here's Williams. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Personal foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Nicholas Claxton.
And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn with the ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Michael Porter.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Pass to Williams. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. From downtown. Takes a three. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter from outside. Misses the tray. Here's Wilson. Lets the three fly. He can't hit that time. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.